Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalie, and on my channel I like to do fashion, beauty, thrifting, shopping, collabs, all kinds of stuff. So if you're into that, hit that subscribe button. Let's be friends. Today is our weekly makeup collab. We are back to doing just regular makeup looks, no more Halloween, which I'm sad about. I love doing Halloween looks. Yeah, so I've got just foundation on. I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on. I still can't hear. It's horrific. I'm constantly like, what? Huh? What? Yesterday I was gonna vlog, and I was gonna take you guys downtown to some stores downtown, but I went into the first like couple and I'm like, I hate these stores. I'm not a boutique person. I just think it's absolutely absurd that like boutiques want $18 for earrings. So it didn't go well. I left and I went to Goodwill, and I was happier there. I wasn't happy with the footage that I took either, so I don't know. I just kind of scrapped it and said, forget it. Sorry, you guys. I do try to do videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. A lot of the times it doesn't work out that way. So I just try to stick with just saying weekly videos, because a lot of the times, you know, ideas, stuff doesn't work out the way that I want it to. So, you know, we all know what's up with that. There's a 2-hour delay today for fog, which I love fog. So my boy is sleeping in. I was going to sleep in, but when I sit there and think about coffee, I like instantly wake up. So I just got up because I was like, coffee. Okay, I had to make sure my the colors that were picked for me, I had to make sure that they were the right ones. They didn't have anything. I was considering going down to Dayton today, but I don't know. It's time to get my Christmas decorations up. My face looks really orange with this. I think it's the lighting. With this foundation. I need to get a new foundation. So, yeah. They had a couple cool couches in the restore, and I was like, I really don't need any couches. I've got one couch that's like waiting to be used. It's a mid-century. But I can't get rid of the couch I have now. My red couch. It's like falling apart, and I refuse to get rid of it. My grandfather, my dad's dad, was a pretty successful, not pretty, very successful upholsterer in Lima. And I wish that I had that skill. I mean, I've reupholstered a few things, but not anything like big like a couch. If he were here, he would be like, let's do this. But he's been gone. He's been gone 40 years now. Got me in this glue on my eyelashes. So, yeah. My grandfather was really charismatic. Just like my dad. I'm going to use this in the crease. He was a wild man. Now, and he bought a new El Camino. And like all these years, I've loved El Caminos. And I had forgotten that that was the car that my grandfather had. I'd forgotten all about it because he's been gone so long. He had a red El Camino with a tan interior, and it always smelled like casinos and 80s cologne. And then I bought mine. It was kind of strange how this happened, right? So I have always loved El Caminos, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I remembered that, yeah, my grandfather, actually my dad reminded me that my grandfather had an El Camino. But anyway, when I was just browsing these El Caminos on Facebook Marketplace. And I swear I had been looking like 5 minutes. I'd only been looking 5 minutes. And my dad calls me and he says, "Did you see that El Camino?" I'm like, "Well, that's funny you say that because I was just looking at El Caminos." And my dad goes, this is probably, I don't know, 8 years ago. My dad goes, "You need to get in the car and you need to go look at that car." It was all the way in Indiana. And I was like, "Dad, I'd love to go look at that car, but I don't have, it was only like $1,000 or $1,500. I'm like, I don't have that extra money right now just to blow on a hot rod." He's like, "So I do. Go look at it." He's like, "On your way, you need to stop over here and I've got the money for you." He's like, "Pick up the money, go look at that car." So that's what we did. We did. We went over and we drove to Indiana. I drove it. And I was like, "Oh my God. This is so badass." It was so badass. I got in the car and I shut the doors, and the doors make that like loud, like metal clank noise, that's like an old car does. And I was like, "Man, this is so cool." And the inside of it, it smelled exactly like my grandfather's El Camino. Like cigarettes and old, like old cologne, like Brute, or, just some old shit from the 80s. Casino. Anyway, so I ended up buying it that night. I was like, I got the guy down to $1,000, and I gave him $1,000 cash, and it's mine. But the problem is that we started working on it, and then it just kind of fizzled out. We haven't really worked on it in a long time, couple years. So I'm going to try to convince my husband, let's fix it this year. Like I want to drive it by next summer. It's such a badass car. Super badass. But like how funny. I mean, I did eventually pay my dad back, but like how funny my dad was like, go look at, we were looking at the same car at the same time. And he was like, go get that car. My dad and I have a bond that is definitely different than everyone else. So I'm putting this shimmer right here on the outside. I would love to have lots of hot rods. Well, that is like, see the shimmer on the outside? So I'm going to put the lighter shimmer on the inside. I'm a hot rod kind of person. I love cool ass old cars. Cars. Why do I be talking like that? Cars. Fuck my life, it's too early for that shit. So I'm just gonna like tighten this color up because it looks like it looked like it was like coming down a little bit. I don't like that. My dad stopped over and my mom the other day. They don't get out of the car anymore. They just sit in the car and they wait for me to come out and talk to them. They were going to a doctor's appointment. His kidney doctor. And guess what? His kidneys are still normal. They were basically giving him a life sentence in the hospital, and I was like, not on my watch. Not my dad. It's pretty amazing he's still good. So, I don't know if I'm liking this. This I got in a BoxyCharm. Is it looking the same? I don't know. Got it in a BoxyCharm. And I usually love this brand, Ciate London, but I love their shimmers. They're really, really glittery. He was telling me he was wearing his teeth. He lost his teeth like months ago. I'm like, man, you're like you're like an actual cartoon. You're like a cartoon of a old person. Straight up losing your teeth. They were gone for like 8 months. He's calling me like, did you lose my teeth? I'm like, how would I lose your teeth? What the fuck? Asking everybody, my son, did you lose my teeth? I'm like, Dad, no one can lose your teeth except for you. He found them eventually. And they were like my dad has always sat at a roll top desk at his house. It's just always been his spot, right? He used to sit there and smoke and drink coffee, and that was his spot. So they were like right there in his area. I'm like, all this time, all this searching, and you're blaming everyone else, and they were actually right there in front of your face. So this is getting sparkle everywhere. But it is really, really pretty. The colors she picked are really, really pretty. I'm going to put some eyeliner on, some lashes, and I'll be right back. So this is my finished look. I put on this green beret and this platinum wig, and I put some super shiny lip gloss on top of my lips. I never wear lip gloss on top of lipstick that much. I usually wear it alone, but I'm really liking the way that it looks. I did outline my lips like the Russian style, and my Cupid's bow is so big that that's all you see. I can never ever pull that off. So I just wanted to try it for fun. So this is my look, you guys. If you like it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.